basically, in Wudang Tai Chi Chuan, we have this drill. It is a drill, not an answer, an answer all to life's problems. It is a drill, again, to train Chin Na. So in Tai Chi Chuan, there's a lot of Chin Na as well. For example, like out of standard applications, we throw the hook, we'll have separate hands, we turn, and we drape back. Okay? There's a standard Chin Na technique. We have other ones, throw, kick, throw, punch. Coming up, turn around, legs in face. So that's twist body and kick. That's done it again another time. It can be done like so as well. Yeah, Chin Na and use. We have, again, headlock. He goes for a headlock, headlock, headlock. Just a fucking standard headlock. He goes for a headlock, a standard headlock. Bend down. Alright, he goes for a standard headlock. Well, I'm using his change there. I should put a standard headlock so I can show what I'm trying to do. Otherwise, I'll have to reverse it. A headlock. I move my hand in, push his neck out, turn him down. And I use break arm style. Again, another one who tries to grab the waist, or something like that. He tries to control the hip, or grab the waist. Again, standard Shuai type of move. We're going to lift the hand up and around, and break arm style control as such. Watch his rule. So, there's many Chin Na. There's other ones that we learn as practical examples and do these so that you guys do it. If he's grabbing, like we use this one, we learn it this way, but it's just how you learn it. It's not saying this is what you do if somebody grabs your shirt. It's a way of breaking the technique down so it's possible to teach students and learn the skills. First concept, strike, shock him, right? Hand comes across, elbow into his elbow, twist him. His wrist around, turn him, have him under control. Won't give up entirely. Alright, yeah. We'll do them both sides, right? Listen. Strike, follow, continue. Use his elbow, use my elbow into his elbow, turning his wrist, coming around him, lifting, bending it back, cross. So just sort of have him in a bar lock, turn around, have him in a bar lock. To disorientate him, it can be here or it can be just the head. Push the head down and start walking back in the other direction. So now I've taken just to totally disorientate the opponent. Basically have him walking around with his head tilted around. There's another version of Chin Na. Other ones that we learn, for example, when he seizes both hands, we sit down, turn the hands, throw, as if shutting the door. So, that's various Chin Na. But you want to learn how Chin Na is very useful to aid deep poo. So he throws the kick, grab, we lock his knee as we throw. The lock of the knee is what aids the technique. So Chin Na is used to help the Shuai Jiao in that case, right? We use it that way. So to learn Shuai Jiao and a few counters and how to do it, we have this particular drill. So the first thing he does is he throws a hook punch. He throws two. So the first thing the opponent learns, the first person the Tai Chi man learns, is to throw diagonal. So you can do this wide at first. So, I mean, eventually we can do it this way, but I want you, first of all, you should learn it wide. So you're learning the idea of high into the left, low into the right. Okay? As he does that, I use grass bird's tail. I basically fold, that's very yin. I basically parry what's going on there. I'm jamming this so there's a yin, which allows his intent to continue. And there's a yang, which stops anything else and adds pressure to turn him to the side. That's the first moment of it. It's grass bird's tail. This can be used as we follow the direction of his arms to the targets as we move around, across, constantly following his limbs. That's the first one. We don't do that in the drill, so I'm sure what we do. Okay, so again, I use that. I move into white crane, like so. The first movement is the white crane, and throw. Okay? Next movement. You're going to do that to me. So, I throw the punches. He blocks with white crane. Notice how he's stopping the second one getting there. And he's parrying that one. He moves in for white crane. I move my hand back around him, lift his face across, grab his leg below his knee, throw. Brace tiger, return to mount. So, next one, we're going to do that knee. So, who's punching your foot? Oh, you're punching. Okay. White crane, he uses the counter to, bring it up. So, he uses the counter to, because it's there, this is the immediacy of combat. We basically move our body, catch his hand in a lock, and move our legs back to sweep. So there's your counter to counter to counter idea. So we try to practice this. The way to practice it is to do each technique maybe 5 or 6 times. Switch over, put 2 techniques in, do it 5 or 6 times, 3 techniques in, do it 5 or 6 times until you finish the drill. So the drill looks more like if he's attacking. He comes in, like so. So you're kind of learning to feel and learning to follow and react to the opponent. On the other direction, we should show you punch. Left, fast, doesn't matter. Coming in, white crane, passing down, using the elbow there into that zone, just because it was there. There's an application of Dimac, which enhances technique, and is there. It is not something to be sought out. It should just happen naturally. Next thing Carl's going to do to me, so punching into him. White crane, sorry. White cranes, I'm trying to reverse. He gets it in a lock. He basically locks the hand in place. So the hand goes up, the shoulder goes down, his weight is here. He steps in front of my foot and kicks back with the foot, throws it into the ground. So that is a persuasion method of dealing with counters and returns to switch out, which is very good because, again, like I said earlier, it's taking specific techniques, breaking them down to their individual components or the individual merits of each technique, and learning